you've definitely seen references to her even if you didn't know who she was. She is the queen of pinup, Bettie Page. And fun fact, it's her birthday today, which also happens to be my birthday, where my Taurus is at. To celebrate, here are 5 fun facts about the raven-haired icon who defined an era. Bettie had a tough childhood, including time spent at an orphanage, but that didn't stop her. In high school, she was an A+ student, an ROTC sponsor, on the debate team, French club, and drama club, starred in plays, and was co-editor of the school paper and yearbook. I'm exhausted. Are you? And she graduated as salutatorian before getting her English degree at Peabody College. She even taught high school, but the students were a little bit too hot for a teacher, so she decided to shift gears. Bettie was the queen of looks. But where did most of Bettie's iconic lingerie and swimwear come from? Turns out she made it herself. Sewing, knitting, and embroidering were her creative outlets, and she made each piece all her own. And all was well until a shady photography couple she modeled all her looks for stole her designs, mass-produced them, and slapped her name on them. She never saw a dime and never sued. If you want to make it up to her, you can check out the Bettie Page store. Not sponsored, but I could be. Before she graced the pages of Wink, Titter, Flirt, and Playboy, and before she became the muse to photographers Irving Klaw and Bunny Yeager, Bettie was just a 27-year-old secretary enjoying a beach day at Coney Island when a police officer and part-time photographer named Jerry Tibbs spotted the beach beauty. He offered to shoot a portfolio so she could model for New York City camera clubs. Was it sketchy? Surprisingly, no. Though he did have her stuff her bra with Kleenex during the photo shoot. But redemption, because he also was the one who suggested bangs to flatter her high forehead. She trimmed them herself and boom, history was made. And who hasn't tried Bettie Page bangs at least once in their lifetime? Guilty. We know that Bettie inspired Beyonce, Madonna, Katy Perry, fine artist Olivia's paintings, and Dave Stevens' comic The Rocketeer, among many, many others. But who inspired Bettie? She grew up obsessed with classic Hollywood actresses, especially Bette Davis, and loved practicing actress poses with her sisters. Later on, she got a screen test with 20th Century Fox, but they made her look like Bette Davis's arch nemesis, Joan Crawford, and it fell flat. Betty's and Joan's, they just don't mix. Despite the bondage and fetish shoots, Bettie was a devout Christian. No drugs, no drinking, no swearing. And I know what you're thinking. She didn't see the whole being all tied up in leather thing as being a problem. Nope, she thought it was completely moral. So there you go. Bettie was the perfect blend of sweet and sultry, kink and cute, playful and powerful. And there's so much more to her story, including a much darker side. Do you want to learn more? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, happy birthday, Bettie, and to me.